Right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay.
It's finally happening.
Yeah, finally.
So, you've had a bit of a hell of a day. I just found the sim before, by the way. Do you enjoy it?
I don't like Sims.
Oh, really? Okay.
So, I don't like Sims because I can't see the ball flying
Yeah.
and I can never seem to target where I'm hitting.
Oh, interesting.
I find it really hard. If I think as well, like, predominantly I am a field player.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I said to you earlier, like, if you give me a 4-iron and you want me to hit it 100 yards, I can do that.
Yeah.
But on a sim, I can't seem...
You can't see where 100 yards. Okay, interesting.
And I find that really hard.
Oh.
And the other thing is that unless there's maybe a line on the floor or something like that, I can never line up properly.
Really?
Yeah, I really struggle.
Oh, right.
So
I think we'll
if I was playing Sims a lot, you get it's what you're used to.
Yeah.
And I don't use Sims a lot. So
Right, okay.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting to see if we get into there then. I like that. So I'm just going to do a very quick intro. And then we'll kind of just get into it, if that's all right with you. Fantastic. Okay, so welcome back everybody to the LA Golf Channel podcast, episode 14. Thank you all for making it today. It's been pretty cool. And we are on the second episode of having a sponsor, Valley Golf. Fantastic golf bags, hats and head covers. If you want to check them out, the hoodies I think are sold out. I'm sure they'll be back in stock soon. But thank you so much for the support from them. Today's guest is somebody that I feel like we've maybe grown up together somehow. We've had some fantastic conversations. We talk about life, we talk about advice, talk about golf, social media. So this is really bringing forward a friendship that this is our first time meeting as well. Yeah, so it's going to be an incredible chat, hopefully a little bit of an insight to everybody, what it's like trying to operate in social media, but also what it's like to get to a plus golfer or plus handicap golfer. So if everybody could welcome from Instagram, Highway Skies, Ryan Brooker.
Thank you very much for having me.
Good to meet you, mate. Properly.
From what you just said, it's like we've been friends since we were kids, but it's literally the first time we've met today, and that's just weird.
Yeah, but to be fair, we've had some long phone calls in the past, haven't we?
Yeah, for sure.
I love it. So probably a good way to start. How do we know each other?
We've met basically talking through Instagram.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was a strange instant in a way that we caught chatting, and then we ended up phoning each other, and then we've just become literally the closest and quick, fast friends. And it's true. It's like fast friends is it is a thing. 100%.
Yeah. I think if nothing else, this world truly offers that. You meet some awesome people in it, where I guess everybody's on a very similar journey. You may not have the same past, but the future's certainly on the same trajectory. You kind of just knit into these good people. There's maybe a few, but...
The thing I think with golf is that no matter where you are in life's standing, whether you're famous or whether you're literally just somebody off a council estate playing golf, you can always have a conversation without feeling out of your depth in any way, or they're famous, or you can have a general conversation. And that's the bit I love about golf, is it makes one community, and there is no, for me, I don't feel like there's any stigma in golf. Like you can be a good golfer or a bad golfer, but you've all got the same goal. Trying to get that ball in the hole.
Yeah, it like you say, it's not like with football where all of a sudden a team comes into it and there's a rivalry. This ultimately, it's such a lonely sport in so many ways, but community driven in others. I think
the golf community is superb.
It's incredible.
It's one of the best that I've ever come across.
I guess, how have you found the Instagram golf community? Because like I've met yourself, become incredible friends. The Postman's Park Cooper is on his way to the house right now because we're having
it's chaos.
yeah. So you meet these great people. We've got a big content day tomorrow. You're going to meet Wakey as well. Again, another lad I speak to on the daily. Between you all, I feel like I've got 4 wives somehow. But I get. Do you feel, because you've been in and around golf a bit longer than me, is the Instagram golf community similar?
If anything, I think it's because of Instagram. I think it's made it better.
Okay.
I think it's made any golfer accessible to any other golfer. So, for example, if you're starting golf, there is no reason you couldn't be playing golf with someone like myself. And they always say, don't they, like, to become a better golfer, play with better golfers.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. I just feel like any golfer is accessible as long as you're not being an idiot, of course. Any golfer is accessible to anybody as long as like you're being inclusive, as long as you're being encouraging and supportive. And to be honest, like 99% of Instagram golfers, I think, are so encouraging and so supportive. I truly believe I've not come across many that haven't been, to be honest.
I guess with the majority as well, the one thing I find with golf and social media, I'm sure things we'll get onto, but the resilience you have to become a good golfer. If there's one thing in life that's as close to it, it's trying to do social media.
Yeah, to be fair, it's quite I kind of get that. It's very parallel, is that right? Parallel, like the golf,
definitely.
Like the hard work that you have to put into socials and the hard work you have to put into golf. Yeah, I couldn't agree with that more, to be honest. Yeah, you are right. Also, the ups and downs.
Yeah, I was about to say the emotional roller coaster of
the ups and downs of golf. Like, and again with social media, you could be plateauing for so long, and then you've just got one reel, and then all of a sudden you got like 50 million views, and that's it. It's taken off, isn't it? But it's the same with golf. Like, you could be, I don't know, 25 handicapper, and then all of a sudden you find something and it clicks, and that you're now a 15 handicapper, and so on and so forth. So yeah, honestly, golf and social media, you're so right. They are absolute parallel.
Do you know what's really I found quite interesting in it as well? Yourself and Coops are so feel orientated as golfers.
Yeah.
Me taking it up so late, like I severely lack feel, which you will find out more. If you've seen a glimpse of today, you'll find that some more.
So I do wonder whether it's an old school thing.
Oh yeah, I think for sure.
I think it was old school teaching, and I think now it's quite textbook. Everything seems to be textbook. Everything does seem to be...
The word optimised, I think, is the word.
Okay.
What's the most optimal way to do things? And it's like, let's get everyone doing that then. That's optimal.
Everyone's a robot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's efficient, isn't it?
Younger golfers, and again, I don't have enough knowledge on it, but I would assume that young college golfers are all being taught the same way, to hit the golf ball the same way, and so forth. But I could be wrong. But it feels like most young golfers coming out of college now all look the same.
Yeah, and well, it's probably just that like, I don't know if you've ever seen the Scotty clip of where he's hitting a ball and he's calling the yardage in the air. It's like so like
I would now want to watch that.
Yeah, oh mate,
I'd love to watch
I
that.
think he's never more than 2 yards out on his carry distance.
I think I'd genuinely love to try that.
Yeah, oh, well, we'll have to give it a go. But
I'd love to try that.
So the reason I got to it, which I find super interesting between yourself and Coops, who are super field golfers, go out there, swing your swing, just like enjoy sort of. Obviously, you're very good, but like enjoyment. Whereas I'm very number driven, and you've seen me in around life what I'm like. But then when you get to social, it can almost flip a little bit, and it's like. You can, again, referencing it to golf, you can be a numbers person who's super, what's me likes, what's me views, what's me comments, or you can just be I'm going to do me and just get out there. And that, like, ironically, in social, that's more where I sit. And I don't know what...
I don't.
Yeah, and isn't that funny that although the lanes are very similar, we're opposing in it? Isn't it funny?
So, yeah, I don't get affected by a reel not doing well, but... I think just recently so for some people know and some people don't, but I haven't been able to shoot much in the last, 5 weeks. I just haven't been able to be out to play golf.
I'm going to interrupt right now. Everybody listening will know a very good golfer that will every so often go, I haven't played very much recently, and they will play well.
Yeah, I hope. Don't get me wrong, I'm loving that I'll play well tomorrow. And we hit some balls in the sim today, and I had a bit pulley, but it was all
good
right.
Feels, yeah.
But I was hitting it fine, so I'm like, I hope it tomorrow.
We all know this good golfer.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just getting that.
Yeah. But I put it out there. It's got 100%. It's like, I'm sorry, but I might be good tomorrow, but who knows?
Sorry. So from the breaking,
so I do like. For me, I'm not obsessed, but I do have a number in my head that I like to get. And if I don't get that, I just think, oh, that reel's bummed, but why? And but I do get quite good engagement, and I think because I am encouraging to a lot of people, I am supportive to a lot of people, so a lot of people are supportive to me back, and like I think we've all got our loyal followers that are first to like and the first to comment, and so like we love those people. It's just the ones that you had at the very beginning. You'd like to know why they're not doing it now, and so you hope for that you can almost re-engage them. But yeah, for socials, it's hard work.
Yeah, but I wonder what it is that makes me so number orientated in golf, but feely in social, and then the vice versa for yourself. Which maybe it's the competitive nature of yourself and Coops that.
So with golf, it was about, I want to say, I can't remember, but I'm going to say September last year. I accepted that I'm going to hit a bad shot.
Okay.
I accepted that I might hit a bad drive. I accepted I might put one in the rough. I accepted I might put myself in a massive big pot bunker and I might struggle to get it out. And I think I then learned that I'm good enough to make par from those areas. I'm good enough to make a birdie from a topped drive. And yes, you know, a plus handicapper does hit a top drive every now and then if they're trying to hit one really hard. But it happens. Or like a duff chip or something, it happens. But we're good enough to make the recovery. And a lot of the time, if you can make a bogey from a bad situation, the chances are we're going to make a birdie somewhere else. So it's the acceptance that there's no rhyme or reason to golf, and learning that, look, you might hit at 75 or you might hit at 65, but it's that acceptance.
That's a very strong mental game.
For me, like I'm past caring. Like it sounds arrogant, and it does, and it comes across that way. But I now don't care whether I hit an under par round or an over par round. But from that, I'm now playing better golf.
Okay.
I have in my head completed golf. I've had an under par round. I've had a hole in one. I'm now a plus golfer. I've won competitions. I've kind of done everything that I wanted to achieve. And I think in golf, the only thing I haven't had is an albatross. Amazing, let me do that. I'm going to go and fight for getting an albatross. But other than that, I've done really everything that people try to achieve in golf, don't they? Like, I'm asking you, like now, would you like to be a scratch golfer?
Yeah.
Would you like to have an under par round?
Yeah.
Would you like to have a hole in one?
Yeah.
And then after that, what are you going to do?
Truthfully, I'd want to go win something competitively at a scratch level, potentially apply to be pro, and see where you could go from that. Like the idea of an albatross. I've actually hit a flag on a par 5. Yeah, really annoying, yeah. Can I be at a risk of looking like I'm avoiding your questions? Can I go a little bit into something from there? What? And this was probably a deeper side of it. If you feel like you've completed it, what's your driving force to carry on? And also, what's happiness in golf for you then if you don't care?
Playing golf is my happiness.
Oh, really? So you're just being in that environment and...
So my closest friend, I'll tell you, Stacey, at Stacey Rue Plays Golf, at the very beginning when we started playing golf, because we play a lot, if I'd hit a bad shot, it would annoy me.
Yeah.
Because I was better than that shot. But that's arrogant. How are you better than that shot? Are you that good that you can't hit bad shots?
Yeah, there's big pros out there.
Exactly. So the point is like we, as golfers, will hit bad shots. And for you to get annoyed, I think it might even be a Podrick Harrington thing, but for you to get annoyed at a bad shot, that's wrong. You should, don't get me wrong, we all want to be better. So don't necessarily beat yourself up for hitting a bad shot. Go and learn from that. So why have you hit 2 3-woods topped? Why have you hit 2 3-woods hooked? Why have you learn why you've done that. Learn why you've done that and go and practice it. Get a lesson. Talk to someone that knows better. And so for me, it was, okay, right, I've had a round of golf, but I've dropped 5 shots because of, right, that's my next range session. That's my next short game session. So every time I'd done something bad on the course, I would beat myself up so bad that I would obsess with learning why I did it. Like, don't get me wrong, like now, I have that knowledge. So, yes, it's made me a better golfer and it's made me the golfer that I am now. But by taking less care in it, it might not be the right words, but thinking about it less and accepting hitting bad shots. And again, go back to that acceptance, which my coach was always telling me, like, the sooner you can stop thinking about numbers in golf, so your score and what you're hitting, and the more you can accept that you'll hit a bad shot, but you're good enough to recover, you become a better golfer. And it was him, really, that's made me a better golfer, because he keeps beating me up about numbers. Now, you know, for me, the numbers thing was a big thing.
Yeah.
So golf is all numbers.
And no English, so.
What it is, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Stroke index, how hard the hole is. It's a number. You're having to write down a number. There's a par score that's a number. Every hole has a number. How many putts have you made? How many drives you made? How many fairways have you hit? Everything is a statistic. Everything is a number. But the more you get obsessed about those numbers, chances are the worse you'll become.
Yeah. So, well, I know I've fallen victim to exactly what you're talking about right now. And you've known me long enough to know that my life is very much around numbers, which is obviously what we spoke about before. But you said that your coach had said to you that once you stop caring, this is going to help your game. But what was the real, because like this is gold for anybody listening right now, what was the green light that made you go, I don't care? Like, what was that moment of...
I think I hit a shot. I think it might have been at Fox Hills. I hit a shot so far in the woods, and I had a window, and I played a worldie of a shot. I got it through a gap that I shouldn't have got it through, because I had a next to, you know, when you get that situation where it's like, shit or bust. You might as well just, do you know what, have a go. Like, what have you got to lose? I've got no recovery. There was no recovery shot. I couldn't chip something out. I couldn't, and I don't know, I pulled out, I've got this two hybrid, honestly, it's a magic wand. And I pulled this 2 hybrid out, and I've drawn it around a gap. I had a 2-foot window to get it through. It's gone straight through, front edge of the green. I've made it up and down. I've made par. And I think from that, it's like, I can make par from anywhere.
Yeah.
And I genuinely think that from that point, I was just like, I think the weight of golf come off of my shoulders.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, I think I come back to what I said earlier, is that I've had under par rounds, I've had ones in the 60s, I've had a hole in one, I think I was fighting so hard to be a scratch golfer that I stayed at around about 3 handicap for a really, really long time. And I think I put pressure on myself as well. Like, that pressure, of wanting to be good, of wanting to be a scratch golfer. I think that was the point where I was like, I'm just not going to do it. So I'm quite happy just sitting there at 3 handicap. But I'm going to still work at it.
Yeah.
I'm still going to put like the grind in and the short game.
It's that metaphor of enjoying the journey, not the destination, really, that isn't
and
it?
I weren't enjoying it, Lee. I really weren't. And I think that was the point. And again, people that follow me, they'll see that about a year ago, I went through a separation, but I dedicated my whole spare time playing golf.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'd played so much golf that I burnt myself out. I was just at the point I got bored.
Wow.
I got bored of golf, and I was just like, I just didn't want to play anymore. But that also annoyed me.
Yeah, yeah.
Because golf's given me so much, like so much. It's given me friends, it's given me a community, it's given me a support system. It's given me like things like this. Like if it weren't for Instagram, if it weren't for golf, I wouldn't be doing things like this.
Yeah, yeah.
And for me, this is like a pure honour to be doing things like this. I love the thought that, like, don't get me wrong, with friends, and I love that. But again, if it wasn't for golf, if it wasn't for Instagram, we wouldn't have met each other.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
And so I get to do this because of this one sport that we all love. So yeah, it annoyed me that I did fall out of it in a way.
Well, sorry to interrupt.
That's
Don't discredit like this opportunity. Like it's the blessing is mine having you on for sure. Like it's not the other way around. But I obviously referencing back, and I asked you what makes you happy then. Like, is your challenges are complete? And it's so interesting to see what makes you happiest now, 12 months ago, is actually the thing that was taking joy away and was somewhat quicksand.
Yeah.
It was annoying you and it was making it worse because you didn't want to be annoyed. Obviously, we know that your turning point to finding happiness was your golf coach kind of saying switch off. But you're going through this personal and emotional battle. You're given a problem, a lot of life in your golf, and you're really trying to attack it again, seeking the destination rather than enjoying a journey, which I think is a massive thing. The few people I mentor, I speak about it a lot. Where did you kind of change your focus to a point of going, this isn't working the way I'm doing it? And again, there's going to be so many people listening to this going, probably kids as well, by the way, where they're just beating balls and they're like, this isn't getting better, it's breaking me. How did you break that cycle to find yourself a little bit more pleasure? We'll get into what social brought in a bit, but like...
So for playing golf, you mean?
Yeah,
like
playing golf.
It was really easy because like Stacey helped a lot because we went and played a lot of different golf courses.
Okay.
And so like through like Instagram, through socials, through golf, like we're so lucky that we can go and play so many good and iconic golf courses.
Do you ever message courses and ask if you can play for free?
No, I've never done that. No, I've never done it.
I want to try, but it's very egotistical, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I've never done that. No, but I am lucky. Like I'm so lucky the courses that I've managed to play, and I'm so lucky the courses that are near me that I can play. And I think it was just playing special courses for fun.
Yeah.
And like I'm actually all right. If a golf course beats me up, I'm genuinely fine with it.
Yeah.
If I've played poorly and it beats me up, then I'll come off it and I go, okay, well maybe
it's on me.
Yeah. And maybe next time I play it, because that's the thing. Like if I get beaten up by a golf course,
Not twice.
I will 100% want to play it again.
Yeah.
Now there is one golf course in this country that beats me up. No, I'm gonna refer. There are two golf courses in this country that regularly beats me up, and I have no idea how to play them.
Okay, go on.
First course, which is okay, I don't overly enjoy it, but it's okay. Royal Blackheath.
Oh, I've heard of someone mention that actually.
Yeah, Royal Blackheath. It's Kent, South London.
Okay.
I don't know what it is about that golf course, and on paper it isn't hard.
Yeah.
The greens are always rapid, and they've got good breaks on them. But for some reason, I cannot play that course well. And I've played it now 4 or 5 times, I think, because we play them in our club matches.
Yeah.
But I just can't seem to play well there, and I don't know what it is. I've been conservative. I've hit irons. I've gone like full out blast attack. I've done everything, and I just can't seem to play it well. But even pros have golf courses. They don't even put on their calendar, don't they? Because they just can't play it well. And then the second golf course is ironically the one I get to play as regular as I want, and that's Fox Hills.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't play it.
Oh, really? Well, we spoke about you and trees, didn't we?
Honestly, trees and me, like my golf ball is a magnet to branches.
Yeah.
Now, I am that guy, right? So let's say you've got a tree branch 100 yards in front of you. It's just sticking out. I hit it. It's the tiniest thin tree branch.
We're going to reference mindset again a little bit, you know, the way you switched off to how you play. Do you ever think that maybe your mindset's different on those two courses?
100%.
Yeah. There's a professional race car driver I managed to speak to. I'm not sure if this is a secret of his, so I'll just share the quote. And he said when he goes to interviews, he gets to each track, say, what do you think of the track? And he goes, this is my favourite. And it was like the fourth or fifth time on the circuit. They were like, you said the others are your favourites? He went, yeah. This one's my favourite though. And every time I asked him, I was like, why did you say that? He went, because anybody who says it's not the favourite, they've already been beaten by the course. Or the track, sorry. And it's, maybe that's just something you need to adopt your September mindset, the refresh. Go, do you know what? I don't care if I hit that tree, do you know? And all of a sudden, you might just miss that tree.
Okay.
Do you reckon's worth trying? You've tried that, do you reckon?
No, I haven't tried it.
Yeah.
But I want to try it. I'm going to try it. But I do feel that some people aren't set up for golf
Yeah,
courses.
sitting golf courses, yeah, for sure.
And for me, I just don't know what it is about that place. Like, the par threes are easy. Well, in the world of par threes, they're not. But for some reason,
they're not like these 220 yards, protected by 4 bunkers, bit of water.
Yeah. Well, Littlestone ones, for example.
Yeah.
If you can hit level par on the par threes at Littlestone, you are balling. You are absolutely hitting. You're playing some awesome golf.
Yeah.
Now, for some reason, I can't even hit greens there. Like, if I hit 1 or 2 greens in those par threes, I've done well.
Really?
Honestly, I don't know what it is with this course. It just beats me.
It's a good thing you got good hands.
Well,
Short games.
And we'll see tomorrow. It's a bit rusty, but we'll see tomorrow.
You did mention something, actually. You don't mind if you walk off golf course and it beats you up a little bit.
No.
Sometimes if you have a bad round, you know you can come back. What if you get beat by an 8 handicap?
I don't like it.
Just
Especially if you're playing off scratch.
Just a teaser on that. Tomorrow we've got a hell of a day, cracking day coming up.
I'm actually really looking forward to it. I really am. It's going to be tiring, but
It's going to be incredibly fatiguing. So for those listening, and it'll probably be a month away from watching, but we are tomorrow playing in a skins match.
Yeah.
We're playing it at one of my favourite places, home of the Tommy Fleetwood Academy, the Formby Hall par 3 course. Should be fun.
Yeah, definitely.
And we're playing in a skins match for £10 a hole, 5 of us. It's going to be quite the prize if somebody walks away with that. Potentially 450 quid on the line. Have you ever played for that much money?
No, I've never played skins match.
Have you not?
No.
Do you like match play?
Yeah.
Okay, right, okay. So you'll be in a match play.
So last year I
mentality.
played 9 match play events. I lost only 2.
Oh, okay, nice. Okay. Just, I've played 5 this year and lost 0.
There's an asterisk against that.
No, it's mentality, mate.
No, there's an asterisk against that.
Happen. It's like saying, what do you like from 7-footers? I'm awesome, never missed one. And, this was another pro. Who was it that
I've heard
walked
this
off?
before.
Was it Podrick Harrington? No, maybe Podrick. I think maybe Podrick Harrington. And it was, I've never missed a 3-footer. He went, you missed one on the 2? No, never. Never missed
Yeah,
one.
I remember this, but I couldn't tell you who it is.
Yeah,
But
if anybody knows, please let us know.
come on.
That'd be. But so we've got our skins match. We've got yourself, a plus 0.5.
Yeah, I'm plus 0.5, yeah.
Yeah, so hell of a golfer. We've got the Postman's Bar Golf, a plus 1.5. We've got a professional playing tomorrow, and myself off 8 and Wakey off 8, all off scratch. So I've complained about handicap, so I'm operating without one. And we're playing a par 3 skins match, will be incredible. And then in the afternoon, I'm taking you to one of my most favourite golf courses.
Which is the one I'm looking forward to be honest. Like, the par 3 is going to be super fun, and I am looking forward to it. I really am. But the Formby ladies, I've heard so much about it, and I'm genuinely looking forward to it.
Yeah, that's honestly it's a blessing that I get to show people around that place. It's one of my favourite golf courses. I think it's fun. It's short, so at your length, you could probably do dangerous things if you choose to use driver. There's a par 5 I've eagled twice, so God knows, it might be albatross day.
That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that'd be a nice little intro. But I think you could probably hit 5-iron off most tees and still get to green, so it's really fun. But if you go 5 to 10 yards off a fairway, your ball could be very much gone. And it's even worse if you find it, you can't get out without anything but a sand wedge, lob wedge. It's like that knotty heather. Yeah, it's awesome.
And it's like branchy.
Yeah, fantastic. Like sometimes the ball's suspended 2 inches off the ground.
So there's a course I've played called Crowborough Beacon, and that's full of heather just like that, and that's lush.
Yeah, it's just, I guess that actually nicely leads on to, you play a lot of links golf.
Yep.
But you also have the pleasure of playing somewhere like Fox Hills. Very stunning, picturesque, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Parkland and...
Fox Hills is tree-lined, and it's very tree-lined.
Yeah. So, like
tight tree-lined.
For me, like, so there's St Melian, the Nicholas course, one of my favourite golf courses for that. I love a tree-lined golf course aesthetically. Sometimes acoustically when you're knocking all of the wood.
Pure. Also, like a pure drive with a tee box. There's no better sound. Like, the sound.
Yeah, well, to be fair, if you're looking for the reels for that, you're definitely the man for that, by the way. But where would you default to be links, Parkland, or Heathland?
Links all day long.
Links, just comfy there.
Yeah, I've been lucky that I get to play my course, Little Stone, Top 100, Royal Cinque Ports, Royal St George's, Prince's, Rye, all in the Top 100.
Wow. And what, they're all on your doorstep?
Yeah, they're within 30 minutes. They're all my club matches, a lot of them. Prince's isn't, but one of my good friends is a member at Prince's, so I'm really lucky that I get to play club matches and they cost me a tenner and I get food. And
you drove 8 hours away from those courses to come...
Yeah, for some reason I come to see you. I don't know why.
I love it. So you've touched on a couple of times that Parkland's not for you. You managed to find some trees. Was it when you added the length to your driver that Parkland started to become a challenge? And you know what I'm leaning on there. Do you rely on being able to find a fairway somewhere else?
I think the answer to that is I'm a very aggressive golfer.
Okay.
And I think you become, I think naturally you become one type of golfer or another. Mm-hmm. I think since seeing my coach 2 or 3 years ago, I can't remember when I started seeing him, probably about 3 years ago, he said I was too negative.
Oh, wow.
So let's take for example, the first hole at Little Stone is it's the easiest hole on the course. It's 287 yards to, I think it's 287 to the middle. It's a very easy par 4, as in par 4s go. 2 little bunkers down the corner and 2 pot bunkers, cover, like hiding so you don't drive the green, basically. Try and protect it. Now, I used to hit a 5-iron, 200 yards. And then a wedge in, right? So that's kind of how I played the hole. Very simple, but it was too negative because the chances are that I would be making more pars because I'm hitting the wedge conservatively. I'm not going for a pin. Sometimes the green's so hard in the summer that you're not able to stop it close to it. So in general, you are taking 2 putts to make the par. Right. If I hit driver at it, I've got more options, and the options are I can thread between the 2 bunkers and have chance of an eagle. I now have control out of a bunker.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So I can...
So you're not scared of them? They're not so much a hazard now, are they?
Oh, no. We can challenge this tomorrow if you like. If you give me a 4-iron, I'll get it out of a 6-foot bunker.
Okay.
So it's like bunkers and that for me.
So
no trouble.
Are you saying you with a 4-iron's going to beat me with a lob wedge out the bunker?
If you like, because there's a reel somewhere on my thing of me knocking a 2-iron out of a 6-foot high bunker to about 3 feet. Okay. So there is proof. By the way, there's proof.
So go on. So it's opening them options. Your abilities, building confidence.
So you control out the sand. You can hit it close, so you're potentially making the birdie. Or if I miss the green to the right, it's basically an easier chip because like you're shorter, you can bump and run it, you can fly it, you can do so being more aggressive actually gives me more options. So I become one of the most defensive golfers. I used to carry a 2-iron and used to hit it everywhere, just bump run everything or roll in middle to fairways. Where now I'll rather hit an 85 or a 65. I'll attack.
Yeah.
Attack.
Interesting. That's a
And
incredible
from
mindset.
being that way, my handicap's gone from, I think it was 3.8, and I'm now down to 0.5.
Would you say that would be a transferable mindset for everybody to improve?
Yeah.
You genuinely believe a more aggression will better serve the majority of golfers?
As long as you accept you're going to have some bad rounds.
Yeah, okay. That's
So the handicap system, and I know you guys like, this is a
big smile on my
really
face. Yeah, big smile.
The handicap system is not there. It's there to make golfers better. And I know this sounds strange, but I can have 12 bad rounds of golf and I can still be a plus golfer.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
I understand. Yeah, I understand that.
So out of that, you're only taking 8 good rounds of golf.
Mm-hmm.
So how is that, for me, going back to the old system works better than the current system, but even that had flaws. But the fact is that I've only got to play 8 good rounds of golf and I could be a plus golfer.
Yeah. It's a very unique way to look at it, and it's probably a more optimistic way to look at it, to be fair. It takes a lot of pressure off, and I bet that way brings a lot more fun.
Well, that's the thing. And the other thing is, so I don't put a card in every single time. I have to be in that mindset of whether I'm putting a card in or not.
Yeah.
Right, now tomorrow, chances are we won't put a card in because at the end of the day, we're going out for a fun round of golf.
Yeah.
Right? Now, I can go out and play with Stacey or wherever, and I can go, right, I'm going to just put a card in today because I'm feeling it. I'm feeling good. But, again, the argument is, should we not be putting cards in on every round of golf?
Well, I know from England Golf that's the rule, that you should be every single round.
Okay, so
Ludicrous.
how is that fun?
Oh, no, I agree. Well, sorry,
so
actually.
taking the fun out of fun golf. And
Yeah.
golf is supposed to be fun, and in a way, golf is supposed to be fun and social. Now, if I'm playing a competition card, and I want to be playing, I ain't being social.
Yeah.
Because I am going through my routine. I'm looking at that ball. I'm being, right, okay, so I've put that on the right-hand side of the fairway, flags on the right-hand side of the pin. Where am I now putting that? I ain't going, right, what did we have for dinner last night? What we doing? I ain't having that conversation. And so for me, the fun of putting cards in, kind of gone.
Yeah.
So I have to be in the right mindset for cards.
No, I kind of get that. I'm a big fan. I have a friend that disagrees with me, and when I do and do not put cards in mine, very much that I think that I like to take my lessons onto the golf course.
Okay.
So because I think that way it's what's helped me progress semi-quickly in my journey.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I'm not going to consider putting a scorecard in, but I'm going to implement this lesson as much as possible.
Yeah,
so I agree with you that not every round needs to go in. Like, I do agree with you. It's more your mindset that you can kind of use the 12 bad ones, though, just to, don't worry. Like, you're still going to mindset, you're still going to card day. But yeah, I kind of like that you've taken the pressure off. You've said, I've got 12 in the bank there I can just use. They can just sit there. So I quite like that. I think that's
But
awesome.
also, like, didn't they say something along the lines of statistically you only play once every 8 rounds of golf?
You only play what, sorry?
Play well once every 8 rounds of golf.
Well, there's an argument that your handicap should be a reflection of what your golf potential should be. Maybe you hit it 3 to 4 times a year. So that would probably simulate that. So 40 rounds, it would be the top 4. Yeah, so I guess that would be a good argument for that.
So by taking the fun rounds of golf and then playing card golf, theoretically your handicap's going to be those 8 rounds, isn't it?
You'd like to think so.
So, you know, I play enough golf throughout the year. I'm lucky that I can get to play 3 days a week. And if someone wants to come at me for saying I'm not putting enough cards in, they can go and look at my EG.
Our friend's just joined us and he's got my England Golf on speed dial. I'm sure they'll be on to you for that one.
And that's fine. I've got no issues with that.
Yeah.
But if someone wants to come in, that's fine. But the
mate-
fact is that I play enough rounds of golf. I play enough competition golf. It's
May I ask why ball in the hole doesn't qualify fun golf for you?
so
I understand the pre-shot routine.
I don't fully
seriousness.
concentrate.
Okay.
I'm not fully look. So we played some sim golf tonight, and I hit some stupid shots.
Yeah.
But it's for fun.
Yeah, you would like that on the 10th when you played that super spinny.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's for
yeah,
fun.
yeah.
And I'll do that on a golf course. Mm-hmm. Like for me, hitting ridiculous Phil Mickelson shots. Mm-hmm. Like it's fun.
Yeah.
And I enjoy that. Trying to hit a 40-yard cut, I can do that. That's
Yeah.
easy. But it's fun.
I
You know,
can hit that too. Driver,
it was on purpose.
Damn.
But the fact is that like it can't. I don't know. Like I said earlier, hitting a 100-yard 4-iron. Why are you doing that off a tee?
Yeah.
Because it's fun.
Do you know what I'd love then tomorrow if we're at this skins match? Do you know, so obviously the concept of skins, only 2 people after half the hole, and the other 3 technically don't matter. But we will be recording this and it'll be a YouTube video. Let's see what crazy shots we can get in if we know that the others are in.
I'm fine
Probably
with that.
probably turn with our money, but I think that could be quite fun to see. Like, if we'll have a side one between you and I, just as a pride thing. So who gets the most creative shot in on
So
that
one
round.
thing I saw this week on Instagram, for the life of me, I can't think who it is. If it comes to me, I'll remember it. I'll say it. But there was a guy hitting a 4-iron lob shot off the side of the green, off the side, like not on the green, but off the side of it. It was probably only a foot off the green, and he had like a 4-iron opened wide open, and his hands like down. And I was like, I'd really like to try that.
That feels like very Mac Bouchery.
Yeah, it wasn't because
No,
but it does actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't remember. It might have been. Anyway, I can't remember who it was. Someone will know it was.
Yeah.
But I watched it this week and I was like, yeah, that's a bit of me. I'd like to try that. And I do wonder, I like to do my challenges, and I haven't been able to do them recently. I haven't had the time, and life's got in the way. And so I like doing my challenges, but I do wonder whether for the summer I'd quite like to start doing some
Trick shots.
silly trick shots.
Yeah.
But not necessarily like skilled ones, because some are incredible where they tap them up, pop the driver up and smash it down. Honestly, that's incredible. I couldn't do that. I probably could if I practiced hard enough, but it's like...
There's a lad doing it, an American, I think he's a coach, and he's got the number of tries going on.
I've seen this.
Do you know what? They're class, some of them videos, aren't
I've
they?
seen this guy, and some of them have high numbers.
Oh my God,
really high. He's been there for weeks.
Yeah.
You can see he's changing clothes. And that's funny. Like, I rate the time you're spending.
Yeah,
I love
he's
that.
he's really invested in the journey. That's great. I do like it. I think that ties in nicely to bring us a little bit back to social, if that's all right. So, social highway skies.
Yeah.
We spoke about the origin of highway skies. Obviously, you're a driver. You spend a lot of time on the road, getting those stunning pictures, and as you transitioned into golf. But you've just briefly touched in the fact that maybe your journey may tweak and slightly change. Is there a journey in the content side of the world or golf for you where you see a future for yourself? And
I think any good creator is open to change,
yeah,
because you exactly.
Yeah.
But you can get stagnant, and you can. But also there's thing where people watch you for a reason.
yeah.
So you have to kind of be careful, I think, in a way, from changing too much. But I think being open to change, I'm kind of open to anything. My life journey, if I could get into golf and stop driving,
Yeah.
I'd love that personally. But I don't know how that looks, and so, I've got 3 good friends this weekend that I might bounce some ideas off and have a chat. But other than that, it's really difficult to answer that question.
No, which is, it's quite nice actually. That it's quite refreshing. 'Cause everybody seems to have this structure, and that's where I want to be. And I think you used a great thing there, evolving with it. Podcasting was never on the cards for me,
No, I'm
and
sure.
they're 14 deep now. Like, you do kind of have to evolve with it, and with, it's strange to talk about, but the community, the incredible people that support us along this way, are the reason why we, like you said, we get these opportunities. And it's been probably part of the community that is to why I've moved to this sort of feel. Everything's always been about sharing as much as possible about myself and my journey to improve.
Yeah, yeah.
How you plan to share people. And somebody asked what my favourite podcast was the other week, and I was like, I've taken something from every podcast. Like, it's been so educational, and it's not always been golf. Sometimes it's personal, and it's really nice to share. But like you say, as long as you're staying true to your core, I think the community will move too, and evolve with it.
I think I've always been open. I've always been honest. If I don't rate a product, I'm not that kind of person where I go, yeah, it's rubbish.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I wouldn't do that. So I don't share anything.
It's
that
just
way.
not for you, and you just leave it be. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think people trust me, and that's the bit I like, because I do feel like I'm open. I do feel like I'm honest. I'm very supportive in the community, and yeah, I don't know. It's hard talking about myself, because I find that other people have got that opinion about me, and what they think about me is fine. That's your choice. But I very rarely get haters, and I think for that reason it's because I do come across well, I think.
Yeah.
But regarding change, I'm open to anything really. I'm open to working with people, trying something different, but also, like, I think it's time, isn't it? Like, people say, oh yeah, but you get to play golf 3 days a week. Yeah, because I want to play golf 3 days a week. I don't necessarily want to do content for 3 days. And so it's managing sometimes that time of, right, I want to make content for this day, right? But it's being in that right mindset. But it's putting yourself out, right? That day, I'm going to book myself to do this, and this. So planning content is always good for anyone that's just starting, by the way. If you can plan your days, and so
Talk about tomorrow.
it's a good thing. But like, a lot of time, a lot of my stuff is ad hoc. And how I feel, like, if I feel like I just want to put some swing ones out, but I'm also open to putting like bad golf shots, because everyone hits them.
Yeah.
Everyone hits them.
It's nothing like a blooper reel of just shanks and
100%.
duffs, thins.
I shanked one today, didn't I?
Oh, yeah, you did, yeah. It was a
hope that
first swing
don't
at my
turn up
club,
well.
actually, yeah. The worst thing is, there was already a mark there. But, no, it's...
Yeah.
For
me,
like,
I think it's hard doing original things. I think it's hard trying to create original things. So I think in life, if you're going to do something, try and do it to the best of your ability. And I think that's the same with content. And that is, mine isn't, I don't make the best movies. I don't make like epic reels. I'm very simple and very simplistic. If you want to talk to me about anything, I'm open to anything. I'm open to help people. But I try and help people, I try and encourage, and that's kind of where my content goes. If I can help people enjoy through challenges, if I can help people through learning something, if I can help people with just entertaining, then I've done my job.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
No, for sure, yeah.
You get my point.
Those who are following will definitely buy into what it is you do completely. There's... You touched on something in there quite early on, and it's something that probably those watching, listening, maybe will never get to see. It's the work you do in the community. Now, I know you don't like to talk about yourself, but you are sensationally proactive in terms of offering your support, any level of like education, ideas. Where's that kind of nature come from?
I don't know.
No?
I think it's just, for me, it's my natural kindness. I give more. I think of other people more than I do myself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I'm plodding along, then that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, I'm all right.
Are you somebody who gets satisfaction from seeing people do well?
If someone messages me back and says, like Ryan, that thing that you've just told me, and I've gone on the course and I've not made one free putt, or I've not had one duff chip, or, like, honestly, it makes my day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes my day. And, like, I have no, I don't know what the word is, but I'm going to go with stigma to any ability. I'll help anyone, whether it's someone getting into golf but I will never push myself on people.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like, I'm not going to you going, you're a 54 handicapper, right, look at that golf swing. If you did this and did that, I'm not that guy.
You're creating an open environment where people can come to you.
100%.
But yeah. But what I was looking to lean more into actually what you do for creators. So myself, I'm trying to think what our first conversation referenced back to. Yeah, it's been a while.
I can't tell you, to be honest, but I know there was something. We had a conversation about.
It was definitely about a video, I think, of mine. I think you were helping me with the video.
And there was some sort of concept on there, but I couldn't think of what it was.
But I'm just thinking.
And then you did one of my putting challenges.
Oh, yeah.
You did 100 putts from 3 feet.
Yeah. Got told off for damaging the green for that, thank you.
Did you really?
Yeah, to stand on a towel.
Yeah.
Stand on a towel. But it was more that, like, obviously you did that with me, which was so fantastic. You've mentioned Stacey a number of times, which I think she deserves at least 30 seconds to say if she is in a bit.
100%.
Yeah, but golf with Ellie, who's up this way. So you're talking another person, 6 hour drive on a normal day away from you.
Yeah.
What? Are you creating that nature for creators to come to you? Or are you saying, listen, and you're offering your help? Or is it similar to you?
A lot of the time, if they're making good content, I'll just reach out and say, like, superb content, love what you're doing, keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, you've got my support. If you ever need anything, just let me know. And generally, that's kind of my first conversation with people. It's like, I love what you're doing, because in general, like, I'm following you or I'm supporting you because you're doing good content.
Yeah.
And, like, the other thing as well is, like, if you can see people with, like, enormous potential, because there are some people out there that have great content that just aren't getting views. We all know people, we must do. Like, there's some superb golfers as well that are like +4, +5 golfers doing some great golf, but they're getting like 500 views. And like, if you could just tweak it a little bit, or like, I share a few people in my stories because I just think they're just not getting the love that they should get. And so I'll always do that. And then sometimes they'll come, like, I've not messaged them, I've just shared them in my stories because I like what they're doing. And that's when a conversation starts as well. So I think I'm very
selfless. You are. You're incredibly selfless. No, you are. You're incredibly selfless. The times that we'll ring, and it's very much, if I'm ringing for advice, it is a moment's notice you answer. It's incredibly warm and inviting. But we did touch on that somebody does deserve a special mention. Stacey Roos Golf.
Yeah, she's awesome. She's my closest friend in the world, and she got me through a lot of through my life, if you like, through she got me through a lot of things. But she's always been a support, and we play golf together so often. And we've become fast friends through Instagram. And honestly, we play golf together once, and that's it. We try and play golf together about every 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And she lives 2 hours away from me, so
I believe that we do need to do a bit of a call log check, though. That I'm going to argue that I speak to the postman more than you speak to her.
I don't know if you do.
I can ask my wife. She'll argue.
Yeah, I don't know if you do, to be honest. But do you know what? Like, you've met Coops through this.
Yeah.
I've met Stacey through this, and like, you've now got lifelong friends, and that's the bit I love. And I bet there's so many people out there that do Instagram or social media and play golf that have now made lifelong friends because of this.
Yeah.
I bet most people have.
Honestly, so Wakey and I looking at doing a Scouse Day, just because there's so many people local that
What
I'd
about
never
Manx?
have spoken to.
What about Southerners?
Nah, screw you. No, screw you.
I
I'm
don't know
spending
about
tomorrow.
that. That's
Spending
just
tomorrow.
wrong.
Yeah, spend tomorrow with you two. That'll do. So yeah, I don't know if he's listening, to be fair, but no, it is. It's there's a lot of negative connotations that go along with social media, and I think people need to be careful not to overconsume. But you've got to see the positives as well. It's not necessarily escapism, but in a world where people do get out less, it's somewhere you can actually talk to someone, get to know them, and eventually get to put a face to the keyboard almost. But
but how good as well, like, is this support and this community for both yours and mine, social, like mental health. Like it's the, for me, it's like it's been the. I never suffered with mental health until I went through my separation from like soon to be ex-wife. I never suffered from it. I didn't really believe in it. I didn't really accept it. And until you suffer it, for me personally, until you suffer it yourself, like for me, this has been the biggest therapy. Not only meeting people, but playing golf and being part of this community. Honestly, it's been absolute. It's been a godsend for me.
Caveat that with though, as long as you're using it for the community and not necessarily for the validation.
I agree with that completely.
Yeah, I think it'd be very easy to get caught up in likes, numbers, comments, and make sure that, yes, you're seeing those things, which is awesome, but if there's someone who's regularly doing it, actually start a conversation with them and make sure that you do build something in and around it.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, you don't want to be, if you've been in a place of struggle, you don't want to be at a point, because social media will test you. It's going to be difficult. It's going to get you low.
Yeah.
You want to be able to have that network of people and not have to suffer alone in that time, because it will come
100%.
and you've got to be ready for it. But no, honestly, mate, what you do, honestly, for the community is incredible. I'm really excited to getting on a course with you. We're gonna
Shanks, hooks, slice, 105, break 100.
Listen, there's not many trees. That's what I will say to you. So yeah, you're gonna be okay.
Right.
I've absolutely chatted to you, but you know where we're getting to now with it.
Okay.
We're gonna get against the grain.
Okay, I'm ready.
I need to hear your hot topic.
This is the easiest. Honestly, the easiest one in the world.
Oh, so you have told me this one, and I think this is for everybody else. This may be a big hot take, because this subject I was speaking about yesterday at work, and somebody was calling for a certain tournament to return there. So, Ryan Brooker, what is your against the grain? What's your hot take? Maybe not everybody's going to agree with you on.
I think the Belfry is the most overrated and one of the worst golf courses in the country.
Belfry complex or individual course?
All of them.
That's a hot take. We do have a plus golfer in here, I'm hoping, who will contest that better than I, because I've not managed to play it. Why?
So, in respect, I've played it once, but it was, easy going.
Yeah.
In respect, I've played it once, but it was in one of the worst conditions I've ever seen a golf course. The Derby course.
Do you agree?
9 of the 18 greens. That's fine, come in.
Sorry, so we're just going to welcome in, you can't argue yet, the Postman's Park, Cooper. And
Yeah,
I haven't had a live contestation of against the grain yet.
That's
so we're going
fine.
to introduce a first right now. So go on, please continue with it, and then Coop's away.
The reason why, and it's only the time I played it, right? So I can only go on the time I played it. So the Derby course, I think 9 of the 10 greens were pretty much unplayable. They were bald. They had no grass on them. The PGA was just as bad, but it looked like the greens had been ploughed the day before, and then basically reflattened down with a bit of grass on top. They were worse than the Derby. And then I've shown you the video of the 10th on the Brabazon. They were literally, again, bald and unputtable. You would hit a putt and it was just like putting on cobblestones.
Yeah.
So at the point I played it, I was genuinely buzzing to play the course because it has so much hype about it.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, overrated.
Yeah, okay, so this is a fantastic time. So, it's like say, it was a topic of conversation in work that the Ryder Cup needs to return to England at some point, and I think the last one was the
No
Brabazon.
chance.
And should it be back there? I know
There's
Manchester.
there's a million other golf courses in this country that is so much better than the
I think
Brabazon.
Manchester are pitching for it.
Go for it.
Hulton
Go to
Park.
Manchester.
But we do have another competitive and positive golfer here. Do you agree?
Well, I don't fully agree with the shout, to be fair. I actually like the Brabazon. It's got some good tracks. But I also think perspective comes from when people actually play it. If you've just played a course, any course, and they've holotined the greens the day before and rolled them, I'm going against the grain in my own little voice here, because if the course that you play normally starts with how good the greens are.
Yeah, but you can also see, like, you and I are skilled enough, anyone, to be honest, you and I are skilled enough to go, right, this course looks nice, but it's a holotyne green.
Yeah.
But we can both accept, and I can accept that.
Yeah.
Like, holotyning a green is part of golf. No problem with that. Mm-hmm. It's just, it was shocking, mate. for the money that you spend and the people's expectations.
And it does get the hype. I'll give you that. Look, if you speak to any golfer, especially people who have just started golf, everybody wants to play the Brab. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the Brab's good. I actually quite like the PGA, the layout that it's got to it. The Derby, I'll give you. We played the Derby with a bunch of lads after a weekend there.
But the Derby's a £30 round, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's relative. It is like...
I was in the background when I was hearing. Did you say it's one of the worst courses?
Yeah, 100%. But,
That's brave.
But also, I've got to admit, I haven't played many bad ones. That's my thing.
You wouldn't turn down a free round there, though, would you?
Yeah, would you?
Right. So I think...
And I have, by the way.
I think if there's ever... that I love the fact that we've had somebody just to get the against the grain going, but I don't think it's definitely going to be against the grain.
100%.
It's definitely going to rub people up. But if they could see, I'm not the best editor, maybe I can get that clip in. If you could see a green like that and you've just paid the money to pay that course, I can understand why that's going to sit with you. But it'd be dead interesting. Would you say yes, go back at June and try it in June?
And the Brab? The Brab?
Brab, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But it goes on experience. It goes on experience. If Highways has played a load of really good golf courses, then it might not live up to the standards of what he's
I'm used to playing
playing.
Royal St. Paul's. I'm used to playing Royal St. George's, Prince's, right?
Yeah, have a laugh.
Little
You're going to
Stone.
get nailed in
Fox
the comments.
Hills. You know, it's,
You just said when I was listening in the back there, you've got no haters, right?
oh no, I'm gonna
Yeah,
get that.
you're about to get
Yeah,
some.
I'll get that.
So I think we're going to end there with welcome to Instagram, the other side of it. But honestly, mate, I think it is a hot take, and it's from an experience of a really good golfer.
Can I make a caveat to it though? The caveat is, and I'll take it.
That's just, this won't be in the clip, though.
That's fine. The caveat is that it's so overplayed, and the greenkeepers have no choice. Like, it's dead. There's dead grass everywhere on the greens, and it's so overworked, overplayed, and now they've built a massive hotel there, which is even more people are going to go on it, and so it's just they've got no choice. But it's still one of the worst golf courses I've ever played.
Well, I'm going to risk double down, and you don't need to answer this. We will end it at this. But so you're saying that you need to increase the cost so that less people pay it, or they can have more green staff?
I don't even think having the green stuff
would help. No, that's fine. Listen, it's that part of the world is built on clay. It's always going to be tough to maintain, but it's definitely going to be against the grain.
That's fine,
mate. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
have you enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Tomorrow is going to be absolute belter. Everybody, you will have heard the pod that we're actually filming tomorrow, last week. But I hope you've enjoyed it with Ryan. Please check him out. Where will he find you?
At Highway Skies, Instagram, TikTok.
Yeah. Mate,
That's it.
let's go have a belter. We're going to have a bit of a night, probably not get our head straight down because I'm a pain. And we'll have a belter day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's go with some golf balls.
All right.
Legend.